tutorial on the BKick. The BKick is one of the first tricking moves you should learn. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, and it's a setup for a bigger trick later on called the B twist, which is the BKick, like you just saw, with a wrap. So, let's get started. The BKick isn't really a difficult move, but it's just a move that you need to get the feel for to know what it feels like to do it correctly. And there are some tips to make it easier, and some things that a lot of people mess up. So, first thing we're going to start up with is the wind up. You can start with just like a kind of a skip wind up. Start like on one leg and then jump into it. Or you can do the method I prefer, which is just a spin step into the kick, like this. In whichever one of them that you want to do, make sure you build up a lot of power, especially when you're first starting out, or else it's going to make it very difficult to learn this move. Now, before we go into the jump, I just want to go over kind of the setup for right before you jump. You want one leg kind of facing this way, if this is the way I'm kicking, and the other leg will be turned out that way. You'll see it. So, when I go to do my BKick, it looks like this. If you aren't sure what side you should be doing it on, because I didn't, you should find out what leg you like to cartwheel on. If you like the cartwheel going towards your left side, that's the side you're going to kick to as well. As you go down for your takeoff, you still haven't jumped yet. You want to make sure you really dip your chest low, because with the BKick, you're using pretty much your entire body to get good height. So if you don't dip low, it's not going to look good. I'm going to show you the difference between a good dip and a bad dip. Now that you're getting ready for the takeoff, you have dipped your chest low, you're going to kind of turn towards your left. Don't really think about turning, but as you're just move with the circular rotation that you've made, just come down, dip low, and whichever leg is your back leg, it's going to kick up. I recommend you keep your back leg as straight as possible because that looks better, and I think it gets you more height in general than if your leg is chambered. You kick really hard, and then you jump with your front leg. Now comes the part that really makes or breaks a good BKick and B twist, which is how much you lift with your chest. Obviously, with your arms, you want to go up with your leg as well, but it's not something I really have to consciously think about. It just kind of moves with it. But you do want to lift with your chest, but you don't want to lift your chest, because then you're going to have an upright BKick that's just going to look kind of whack. Once you're in the air, you want to try to get into that like totally flat out position where it looks like everything is just totally flat like this. You don't want anything loose or hanging down because that'll make it look worse. Sorry. Then basically the landing, you just, when your legs are going up and down, they're going to swish a little bit, and you want to land on your kicking leg. So quick run through real quick. Get momentum in any way you choose. Spin step is my preferred method. And with your feet in the correct position, you don't want to be straight and you don't want to be all the way out. You want to dip down very low, close to your knee, and then boom. You kick up with your leg, lift with your chest, but don't stick it up. And then jump with your leg. Get the feel for what it's like to be totally in the air, and then just switch your legs and land in whichever method you prefer. Then you can start using moves out of it, moves into it, and then eventually work it up to a B twist. It's something that takes a little bit of a feel for it. It's kind of awkward at first, but with just a little bit of practice, I think you'll be able to get it pretty quickly. See you later.